everybody. I am Natalie Diaz with Twiniversity. We are here at the Baby Trend booth at the JPMA show here in sunny Orlando. I still want to say Orlando Vega, like I did yesterday. But we are going to go through some of the stuff that they have. Now guys, if you don't know Baby Trend, I don't know how, like if you're living in a cave perhaps, well if you were living in a cave, welcome. Welcome to the outside world. Perhaps you've been in a bunker for a while. Congratulations on the Wi-Fi access that you found that you're leeching off of Starbucks next door in your bunker. So perhaps you're in your bunker and you are expecting twins. If you are expecting twins, no matter if you are a family from Los Angeles or a family from Tuscaloosa, Baby Trend will not only meet the exact needs of your family, but the price point too without breaking the bank. So we're gonna go take a look. I wanna introduce you to some of our friends at Baby Trend. We've been playing with them for many years, and truth be told, every time they make a new twin product, I go in and basically yell at them and say, it needs to be made this way. And they are one of the most responsive companies that I have ever played with, and it's an honor to work with them. So come on, let's go take a walk in. Jules, show them around.
I will. Hey guys, good morning. Thanks for joining us. All right, here we go.
Say hi to my peoples.
Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry, we won't get you on camera. We don't know who you are. Here's Brad. He's the big cheese.
I don't know about that. Good morning.
Yeah.
That's Brad. He is the big cheese, but he's so
Look at those
fun.
pretty colors.
And he's good.
It's like
Although
very
I know he
Eastern.
gets mad at me because I'm like, can we change this? And he's like, okay, we'll do it. But they're so, like I said, they're so fantastic, and they really do make the best products for us. Guys, we're going to come over here. They have a special section just for us. Once again, truthfully, the only person at this trade show that literally segregated their items so that when parents come in with tunnel vision of you want to look for twin products, they have it right there for you. They're making a really huge initiative to make sure that parents of multiples feel recognized as a Baby Trend family, and these are just some of the items that they have coming out. Come on, let's take a look. I want to introduce you to our first guest from, where are you now?
Southern California.
Now, from Southern California. It's John.
Hi Natalie, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Just fine, thank you.
Guys, John is the VP of Baby Trend, and he is some of the brains behind the brawn of the product, but he's also one of the people that were like, hey, could we get this done? And already we've had a really nice conversation about, you know, some things that I think would be really useful to you guys. And you know that our information that we get is not only my opinion, but we do a lot of research within our own Twiniversity group to see what parents want. And then I always feel like it's my job to come and start making requests. And then I say, who's gonna make it first, please? But one of the items that has always been a giant win, including with myself, is your double snap and go. So how long have you made this? Do you guys know? I feel like it's forever. Is that
It has been
the
like
start
12
date?
years.
12 years? No, it's more than that.
Is it more? Okay.
Yeah, my twins are 14.
Okay.
So if we used it,
Okay.
Yeah, I would say
the double.
20 plus
okay.
years.
I knew the single snap and go.
it's the Southern California sun has gone. He should have stayed in Chicago. But guys, what this is that this is a basic metal frame that accommodates many infant car seats on the market. Of course, the Baby Trend car seats. But it's your starter system. So many times people want to make an investment into, I'm gonna buy this stroller and spend $86 billion. I always recommend that families do not do that, because you really don't know what you're gonna need, you don't know what you're gonna like. And get your sea legs, right? Get your twin parenting sea legs with this. You gotta buy your car seats anyway, so why not start out with this? John, do you by any chance know, or maybe Simon knows? Simon, you wanna come in too, because I may have a technical question. Guys, I want you to meet Simon. This is Simon. That's the Twiniversity universe. Simon, do you know how many different types of car seats fit on this?
I don't know the exact number, but most of the major brands. Obviously, there's a lot of different car seats out there. That's
Yes.
always evolving, but...
Could we grab one of your infant car seats to
Yes.
pop this on? So there
Grab
is
two.
something... Two.
Yeah.
Simon, could we grab two? There is something that we want to talk about, and one of the things is John, could you tell them that it's not just a snap and go? Could we talk about that a little bit too? There's one.
Go ahead, Simon.
You want Simon to
I
take
want
over?
Simon.
Is it a coffee break? Guys, John's gonna have a coffee break because it was a late night.
I like to talk. No, not
It was
for
a late
me.
night. No, it wasn't.
What's your excuse?
It was for us. We
I
had a
like
great
to
time.
talk about our focus on twins and our excitement to support you and learn from your mommy groups.
Jewel, let's talk about that for a second. As we're sitting here with our twins, so once again, like we talked about it a little bit outside, but tell us about why you're deciding to really put us in the spotlight.
Well, as chance has it, we have developed more products than anybody that are focused on twins.
Yes.
And we want to continue to develop that market because it's becoming a growing market, and it's an important market, and it's a tough market. If you have twins, it really changes how you have to care for your babies, and we think we have the opportunity to learn from Twiniversity and your universe.
Yes.
And we have always been a kind of company that is willing to develop products for specific needs.
Yes.
We've done that for many retailers and many other markets. So we think we're uniquely positioned to help you and what needs do your people have and what problems do you want us to solve? And I think Baby Trend can step up and do that. And we're committed to doing that.
Yeah. You know what also I love that you did? You know, when we're expecting and we have our baby shower, we don't always get a choice of the items that we get. We might register, but one of the items that I always recommend that people put on their registry is specifically this specific snap and go. Okay, we know that there are others, but I am telling you right now, and you could go to a YouTube video. Laura, if you could grab that link and put it up. I am extremely passionate about this particular one, and it's simply because you could see your babies. But what I love that what John did was, instead of John saying, listen, you need to use Baby Trend or nothing, or get out of here. John's like, we're gonna make something that's gonna be able to help the mom. And while of course you're a business, and of course John wants to pay for braces in college for his kids, at the end of the day, he's really trying to support parents of multiple. Do you really? What are their ages now?
29 to 4.
29 to 4?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to figure that out.
You're not that into retirement.
not soon.
Ooh. My God, I worry about us. 29. Listen, you deserve that coffee. Go take
Okay,
a rest. We
Simon,
won't tell
come on
anybody
in.
where you're hiding. So, like we were saying, Simon, could you explain to us the snap versus the strap?
Yeah, I can try my best. So it doesn't really, we call it a snap and go, but it doesn't really snap in.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Sure. The strap is actually here, but we pinned it for consumers so that.
You pinned it just for the show.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're not going to see that at home, guys.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it. Remember, we're still at a trade show.
Okay.
There's nobody coming through.
So let me take this off. And then it's on
Wait, you got another one too. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
The babies.
It's not hurt our
That was
invisible
good.
babies.
This goes. Here, let me take that hood off.
So that is just for if you don't have a seat that you have adapters for. You could use it with any car seat with a strap.
It's not even adapters. It's actually a configuration of the stroller. So this stroller doesn't have adapters. Is that correct, Simon? There's no adapters
no.
sold to this. Yeah, so there's just different configurations that when you are do we still have that, or is it just one and done? The old one used to have like this ABC. So now this is it. So
Yeah.
if it does, so your babies will be safe. And so Simon, when you've tested this, do you know how many specific car seats you guys tested this with? Or are there some that you find work better with the Snap and Go? Clearly Baby Trend,
Yeah,
right?
obviously our brand.
Yes. But there's a few out there, no? That fit pretty well.
Kiko, they all kind of fit. Obviously that's why we have these
Yeah.
straps that you could maneuver around.
Now, if you notice, there's even two different car seats right here. So this one may have a little bit more of a snug fit initially. This one may feel a little looser at first, but once you put the belt on, we're good to go.
Yeah.
And nobody's coming out. We're all right. This has been, like we said, well over 20 years. I think you guys really have this.
Yeah.
I'd love to find out.
Don't judge
come
it
back
based
to you.
on this
Yes.
right now. You have
People
to secure
do
it in.
though. That's the bad thing, is that sometimes when you guys buy this, I'll get an email saying, but our car seats don't fit. And I say, guys, no, they'll fit. And I remember one time, I think it was my first trade show, and I met up with Alyssa from the car seat lady, and I was talking about this, and she's like, you should never call it a snap and go. It should only be called a strap and go. Because even if it does snap, you should still strap. So instead of, and it's become a very synonymous term in the industry that it's a snap and go. So it's almost like this is now the Kleenex you know, of the world. But this is it. This is like one of the OGs of the industry of creating something that gave you a starter travel system without really much additional expense. The retail on this is $99, right? Yeah, the retail on this is $99. You find me twin products that you're going to use for 7 months, maybe even more, depending on the weight of your babies. That's going to cost you $99. You know what I'm saying? And we even find it sometimes like they change the design of the box or something. We've even seen it for as low as $50 when they do minor design changes. And so you guys always need to keep a little eye out for our Instagram page. We always post deals there. And then we have a new Twiniversity deals page too. So if we ever see anything that we think you guys need to snatch up quick, we'll post it over there. But even the $99, this is a great thing to add to your registry. You know, most people want to buy you something for your twinnies, $50 a twinnie. It's pretty awesome. Now let's talk about some of the other items that we have, can we? Okay. So now, were you one of the first to make a sit-and stand?
We were one of the first, yes.
Yeah. So Baby Trend was one of the first to make a sit-and stand. Could you put that in your pocket so we don't put it on the floor and then I forget about it? So this is a sit-and stand. This would be okay for a 1+1, and it would also work for twins. Now here's what I want you guys to look at, and here's why I love them, right? I can't say it enough. Look at the foot space between seat 1 and seat 2. That's a lot. That's a lot of foot space, which is really fantastic. Now show us if we go to the zoo or we want to get out of here, how does this convert? So wait, this is for 3?
Well, it's
Could we
for
have
2.
somebody stand there?
You can't have 2 people sitting
And then a
have
stand.
someone
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to
Take this
take the seat back
Could you
seat
show
out
us how to
stand.
take that seat off?
It actually requires some.
It requires some
tools.
work. We're not going to do that. But the fact that it does require tools actually gives it all that added stability. So while we can't just pop it off, that's fine by me, because if we're going to use this as a standing board for one child, and there's a little seat there too, right?
Yes, it has a sitting board right
So it has a sitting board right here. So maybe you have one kid that you know is going to be super sleepy and one that's going to be awake. How awesome is it to be able to take a stroller outside, put the sleeping baby up here, and have the other one sit so they could run around Target, they could do whatever. And look, when I'm running around for that one, I have wheels to do it with. So that's pretty cool. So this is what's the retail on this?
$169.
$169. Okay, so $169, a tandem that could convert to a single seat and then a sit and stand. Now come over this way. We want to show you a few new things. So they've already had a twin nursery center, okay, and they are also, there's I believe only 2 companies in the United States that are currently even paying attention to us. This is one of them, and this is definitely my preferred for a few reasons. So Simon, tell us about, do you know how long you guys have had this one? This has been a while.
We had it for about 2 years. I mean, we had the play yard with the bassinet. We didn't make it into a twin until about 2-3 years ago.
Yes. And so these are, if you look at it, it's 2 independent bassinets, right? And they pop out and they become 2 carryable bassinets.
And they
So,
rock as well. You
yes. Where's the rocky thing?
flip
Yes.
down here,
Look at this, guys. So you flip this bottom piece out,
and it rocks side to side.
and it
I
becomes
haven't
a rocker.
secured
Here,
it because
I didn't.
Yeah.
Mine rocks.
Yours rocks
Okay.
now.
Look at my ducks, they're getting a concussion. Those are concussion ducks. All right, now, truth be told, it is a little bit more line than I feel comfortable with, but here's the thing. Once again, I want to show you something new. So ideally, you guys know that your baby should be sleeping on a hard surface, and there should be a good amount of mesh on the side in case they get their little faces into those corners. You should always look for a nice canopy, and this is all washable. Is this machine washable?
You can.
Yes, okay, so this is removable, machine washable, we got that. Plus, if you notice on the side, instead of having to buy additional nursery equipment, it has a little light, it has some bird sounds, it's got some different levels of music. So this is, I really wish that we could convert this into a bouncy. If I can make a request, I'm just going on the record now. If we could have somehow this prop up so that this could be a bouncy seat, would you guys like that? And you know what? If you have ideas for baby trend, shout them out to us, because I'm going to give them to Simon. Simon's going to bring them to John. John's going to bring them to Brad, and maybe we'll see them in 3 years. Is that about right?
Yep, that sounds
that's how long it takes. Okay, now besides being the independent bassinets, you do have a regular kind of pack and play, right? Or play yard. I know everybody,
Yes.
once again, that's one of those words in the industry that's become pretty synonymous with this type of equipment. So this particular play yard does have a 2-level sleeping system. So you have your higher level for when they're bigger and mom's got her C-section and she can't really bend. And then you have the lower level, which is pretty typical, okay? Now also notice here too, all the mesh on the sides, which is important. Once again, I'm gonna make the request, I'd like it a little lower, Simon, for the next time, thank you. So yeah, we've unfortunately had some pretty catastrophic issues at Twiniversity, so I'm a little bit more neurotic than the average parenting influencer or whatever the
Well,
heck
it meets
you
all the
guys wanna
standards
call me.
now, but then
Yeah.
we could definitely make those adjustments
Yeah.
to improve it.
And
Now-
then this is a little diaper bin down
And
here.
it is removable. So if as your kids are getting bigger, this may become a projectile. So you don't want to leave it on for too long. But how great it's very easily removed.
It wasn't on
And,
there securely. for demonstration.
Even I could do it. So there you go. So now, yeah, it's not coming off now. So we could do diapers, wipes. Here's your diapers, here's your wipes, here's some pacifiers, here's some books, whatever you want. We have a little place. And then actually, even as they get older, you may want to do, a little pacifiers. If they're, getting up and you want them to have a sippy cup of water, give yourself an extra minute by letting them sleep in the pack and play when they get up and it's right there. Love that idea. For those snowbird families, and I'm traveling, this folds up into nothing. It folds up into a tiny little travel bag, and I recommend, and this sounds crazy, Simon, but if you are overwhelmed with traveling, don't travel with everything. Buy it online, have it shipped to the house where you'll be staying if you'll be there for a while, and then you could always take it home with you. You could always donate it, because some of these items really are not astronomical, and we think that if you think about it, we'll get the tax deduction, it'll go to a different family, but a lot of times people don't want to use the ones that are in a hotel because they might be like, I don't know if people were pooping on this, how are they cleaning it? So I personally travel with my own cleaning supplies, so I don't mind, but for a very long time, I was so dumb to take everything with me on a plane. Traveling by myself with my twins and all their gear was just ridiculous and a huge mistake. And now, as I got older, I get smarter, and we typically have stuff sent down. Jill, what were you saying?
Oh, no, nothing.
We're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We're moving on to the new nursery center. Now, let's take a look at this. Ooh, hide that from them, Simon. We don't want them seeing that yet. Hey, wait, Simon, do you know what time it is?
I do not.
Not the literal time. Guys, do you know what time it is?
Prize
So
time,
Simon,
prize
at
time.
Twiniversity, we have this thing, and I always like to be like the Oprah of the twin world, but I feel like they should have to work for it. So what I do is I say, what time is it? And then my team and my audience will shout, it's prize time. And so when it's prize time here at Twiniversity, when I say what time is it, you guys say prize time, and then what do we do, guys? Should we give away some prizes?
Yes.
All right. Could we give away one of those puppies?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so where is it? Wait, do you want to give?
Wait,
let's
the
go, I
snap
wanna
and
do
go or
this.
the-
We can
I want to
give-
do the
we're-
snap and go.
give
Snap
away
and go.
this.
Yes.
Not with the car seats,
Not
just the
with
frame.
the car seats, guys. You're gonna
Double
get your
snap
own
and go.
car seats. But we're gonna give away a double snap and go right now. So if you're expecting, if you know somebody that's expecting, and please, guys, only want to be in this if you're actually gonna use it. Okay? I'm gonna kindly ask you that. So if you want to win this double snap and go, you have to say it's not a snap and go, it's a strap and go. That's going to be the term that you have to use. And then Laura, Julie's literally the wizard behind the camera today, but we got Laura back in New Jersey. We miss her. She could have come, but her husband wasn't very accommodating, so we're sorry, everybody, that she's not here with us. So maybe next time.
He now will never live it down
It'll
on
literally
camera.
be Jason's last time he will ever veto a trip. Also, we'll be at Disney later, so she might feel a little worse about it, but she's here in spirit, and physically her fingers are on a keyboard. So Laura, we love you. We're sorry, but send us some PayPal like we told Lauren, so you could buy us Dole Whips and churros in the Magic Kingdom. Hashtag just saying. So it's not a snap and go, it's a strap and go. Laura will pick a winner and we'll shout it out, okay? All right, let's do it. So now let's park this guy over here. All right, come let's take a look at the new nursery center from Baby Trent. By the way, my voice is holding up.
It is. You're doing all right.
Simon, I woke up this morning and I sounded like I smoked 12 packs of Luckies. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was from singing last night.
Oh.
It was
Maybe
exciting.
from drinking too.
I'm working it. I'll be dying after this though. So tell us about the new nursery center and what are some of the changes that you've made from the previous version?
Well, this is a slightly less inexpensive version of that one.
This is less expensive?
That's funny because I actually think this is better.
Yeah, that was,
Which
I
is
was like,
great.
what?
Yeah.
And I can show you the difference.
Yeah.
That first one is aluminum, so it's a little lighter for you to carry. This one is steel, but you could argue that it's
that's nice
stronger.
though. Yeah. It's more stable.
Yes.
Okay.
And another big difference is the changer, we didn't really go over that part there, but it's a flip over changer.
It's a flip over changer. Hold on.
could
Maybe
be
we should. Here it
could
is.
be more convenient for some.
Oh, I keep moving that. So guys, look, I'm sorry I forgot to show you this feature. It's a flip over changer so that way it is permanently attached. So now the good thing is attached. The bad thing is you can't have it against this wall. And if you did, we just turn it around.
Exactly.
Okay, so it does have one side that you're gonna want some. Could I take this off at some point?
Yeah.
Like not now, but this is removable.
Yeah, just twist off and you can pop it out.
All right.
Stephanie won the.
Stephanie! Simon,
All right,
congratulates Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie.
So it's coming to you. Send us a direct message. Laura will give you the details. Send us your address, and they are going to send it to you directly, which is really exciting. Okay, so the changing table.
So instead of a flip over, it just snaps back on.
Once again, I think I prefer that. Okay, let's do this.
And then the other difference is that this one is slightly different. It rocks
Yeah.
this way instead of side to side. They're all freestanding bassinets, so you could use them. You could carry this around, and you could use your child in a different room without carrying the whole play yard around. So
Okay.
that's good.
I love it. And then this also has the 2 different levels.
Yes.
Now, you're going to have to do some math, and you're going to have to whisper it at my ear.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
If you need your cell phone, it's fine. So now I want to know what the price difference is between this one and this one. Don't say it out loud.
Uh-huh.
So if you know how many dollars it is, tell me in my
I
ear.
do.
Difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what I want you guys to tell me is, could we give away this guy too?
Yes.
Okay. So what time is it, kids? I know it's a lot of prizes, but I forgot to give that away, and now I was negligent. I was feeling guilty. I had to jump back in. So what we're going to do is, the new nursery center is one price. This is the lesser expensive one. Okay. This is the old nursery center. It's one price. It's more expensive. What is the price difference of the two?
You're like Bob Barker.
And you have to answer in the form of a question.
So it's
Now
like
it's Jeopardy.
Alex Trebek and Bob Barker.
It's everything. I mean, we may have deal or no deal in a second. Like literally, we could be doing anything. So if you would like to win the nursery center, what you have to do is say, what's your best guess? And do not Google it. If I swear, if you don't put this up right now, it's got to be your first instinct of what the price is. I don't want people going to look up stuff. What's your instinct? Okay, this is how much cheaper or how much less expensive, because it's certainly not cheap. But how much less expensive is this than the old version? So while you're guessing, I honestly love the way that these rock, and I prefer a front to back rock. I think that this is just easier for mom, especially because if she wants to, she could do this. It's a lot more difficult to do with the other one. So I could sit there, you know, on my pool chair because I have all my free time now that my babies are in these. But I could totally see myself in a chair right here rocking these kids foot. All right?
This way. Yeah.
Damn, I'm telling
Feature-wise,
you.
they're exactly the same.
Yeah,
you
I
get,
love
you get
it.
the same feature benefits.
But
It's
it doesn't
just-
have the snap out bottom. It's
Right.
got a heavier frame, but to me that says more security. But it is going to be heavier to carry when you're traveling. So,
Also, like
you
it's
know,
more mesh.
It
it's
is.
airier.
It is That's one thing that, didn't I say that yesterday, right? I was like, I was talking to Brad and I was saying that I really like this one better. Look how low this goes. This is my style. But this does not come off to wash. So this is gonna have to be spot cleaned. And this is where your tub of towels is gonna come in handy, guys. So we found this crazy company that makes like upholstery cleaners, which is fantastic for parents. So I'm gonna get you some to put around in case for consumer shows when you put babies in.
Question, what are the different names of the two different nursery centers? How does somebody tell when buying online which is which?
The first one is a Go Light Twin Nursery Center.
Go Light Twin Nursery Center.
I think this is called the Resort.
I'm calling it the Go
Twin
Heavy.
Nursery Center.
Resort?
I could be wrong.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But is this already
Could
on?
we find? Could we ask somebody what it is so people are Googling this? Is this available now?
I think it's available in Amazon.
On Amazon. Crystal's on it. We're doing it. And Laura, go grab the link from Amazon and throw it up for our friends in case they decide to buy it today.
But what's the answer?
The answer is $100.
Ding, 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 ding. We do have a winner. I saw a 100. Don't know who it is. Hopefully Laura can scroll back in the comments and they haven't disappeared.
But truthfully, if it's how much is this?
$199.
$199. $199.
So that one's $2.99.
Yes.
Guys, I know they'd like the more money, but I like this. I think this is the better product. So once again, Baby Trend is proving that you could get a lot with a few dollars. You guys really crush that. You really, really do. I love it. And they didn't sacrifice your little side unit here too. So, and this is removable, by the way. So if you want to take this and you want to put it on your stroller, you want to bring it into the car next to you, because if your babies get accustomed to this music, you want to have that.
We have a winner. Holly Hatcher was the first one to say 100. A couple people also guessed it, but she was first.
Okay.
So Holly wins.
Congratulations, Holly. We had two winners. We played a game called What's the Price Difference Between Your Two Pack and Plays. But Brad, I really love this. Like love it to bits and pieces.
Great.
So
I'm so happy.
everybody say thank you to Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you,
You're
Brad.
rad.
You're welcome.
Did she answer the form of a question though?
Sure. I don't know. I can't see the comments anymore.
All right. I like that Simon's keeping tabs on us. All right, so now Baby Trend makes two strollers for once your kids are out of the double snap and go. They have two nice choices. So this is the Expedition, right? That's what it is?
Yes.
Okay, so the Expedition they've had for a while. So it's a jogging stroller, so it's a single front wheel stroller. So if you're somebody that wants to be on the more active side, this is it. Truth be told, guys, I will tell you, unless you're a real jogger, I don't recommend people buy a jogging stroller. But we actually have quite a few marathon runners in our Twiniversity group. Who knew? You know, sometimes, especially runners, if you've been running before your babies were here, there's a very cathartic nature to running, and it's very relaxing and liberating. However, you know, I think if you could grab a minute to yourself and run by yourself, it's something to consider. But if you're like, I'm taking everybody with me, this is what you're going to use. Okay, so this is the Expedition. It's a 3-wheel jogging stroller, and how we know it's a jogging stroller is, number one, we have that front wheel, which is going to make it easier to get places, but it's also going to lock. So if we're running on a track, if we're running, you know, on a trail, we could lock that and we don't have to worry about off-roading it by accident. Another thing I want you to notice is that it actually has real tires, like a real car, real tires, real spokes. These are going to be, there's going to be an adjustment needed if and when. Something that Meg brought up from Lucy's list is, depending on where you live and depending on your climate, you may need to go to a bike shop to have your tires adjusted. Because if you live in a more humid area or you live in a drier area, warm or cold, you really should bring it someplace before you take this on the road with your Twinnies. And also a gentle reminder, guys, which isn't so gentle, please read your manuals and please register your products. If you bought this new, if you bought this secondhand, if you bought this 9th hand, you need to let Baby Trend know that you are the owner of whatever Baby Trend product you own. Because heaven forbid there's a recall, you need to be notified, not the person that bought it 3 years ago. Right, Simon? We feel good about that?
Yep.
Okay, now Simon, look, can we talk about that for a second? Do you know anything about the registration process?
They typically come with a registration card, and we're in the process of developing a baby trend app where you can just scan a QR code and it lists all the things that you need to do to register it. So you can get any recalls or any additional information on your smartphone device.
Perfect. Now this is foldable. This does not have an adjustable handle. This is the height that we're going to be. With jogging strollers, we actually want the least movable parts possible. We want safety first if you're going to take this off-roading. My husband always says, I don't know why anyone would do that. So if there's any of you that jog with your twinnies, give us some reasons why, because my husband really can't understand. He wants you to go out by yourself and do this and have a good time and get some liberation. So this is how this folds. Can I fold this? Am I okay?
And
okay. So, what, Joel?
Do we know how narrow it is?
What's the width on this?
I don't know the exact dimensions, but it can fit through most doors.
Could you grab the dimensions on this from
Yes.
the website?
Is it Disney friendly is the question.
Is it Disney friendly?
In my
Disney
mind.
came out with the new guidelines, so I don't
Yes.
think any stroller is Disney friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. There's quite a lot.
I
So
think
my-
only lightweight strollers are Disney.
No, I think it's 32 inches wide is the standard now.
But there are some that don't make the cut.
Right.
So my theory is that Disney's doing this so we have to rent their little vehicles. That's just my reasoning. But those wheels stink on their little vehicles. If they made better little vehicles, I think people would be more likely to use them. I vote that they just buy all of these baby trend strollers and then use them full time. Hashtag just saying Disney. Okay. So this is, Crystal's going to get us the dimensions, and I want you to notice that this fold is so intuitive. Okay, right here, it's calling for me to put the brake on. Right, you always, most strollers require that you put the brakes on.
Push
There
down
you
the
go.
red.
Ooh, ooh. Grab the red, put my fingers in the slats, pull it towards me, right? I'm doing this, by the way, for the first time ever right now. And I'm gonna push down, and I'm done. That's it. And if I know baby trend, which I do know baby trend, there's a lock here on the side, which I'm just gonna pivot, and it's gonna lock onto this little piece. All right, so there's always a lock. Actually, it's the same color on all of their products. Do we have the dimensions?
Yeah, so it says 49 by
49.
43 by
49
21.
by 43. Not Disney friendly, kids. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry, Simon. We didn't mean to rain on your parade, on your Disney parade, but that's okay. All right, so this is not flip-flop friendly, I want to say, but who the heck is that? I had no problem with my little shoes just taking the brake off of that. So how much is this retail? $199.
Typically on sale all the time.
And it's always on sale, Simon says. So don't buy it at the $199. Wait till it's on sale in a few minutes. I do know that I think that this was a good Black Friday deal that they had. What?
Are we giving this away?
Are we giving this away or that one? We're giving this away. Okay. Guys, guess what Simon just told me? What time is it? Again, why do we have so many of these today? This is such a great thing. And by the way, we didn't plan on giving stuff away. We just walked in and said, hey, could we give away some stuff?
You know how we
Because
do
why
it.
should we get to have all the fun? We want you guys to have a little bit of fun too. Now, if you would like to win this Expedition stroller, which is going to be great, especially the summer's coming up, get out, go to the beach. These tires are awesome. You could roll on the sand with no problem. Go on a nice nature walk with the twinnies. Watch for all the snakes. I would have like one of those bear horns that I would just walk through permanently wherever I go, because I'm a scaredy cat of pretty much everything. I worry about mountain lions in New Jersey. I don't even think we have mountain lions in New Jersey, but I'm always on the hunt.
We got bears.
We do have bears. Now also note too, this is a single canopy, but there is a peekaboo window. Okay, come look at my peekaboo window here. All right. Now, a lot of times you guys may say, you know, we've become very accustomed to kind of extended canopies. And so this doesn't have it, and I want to just gently tell you, you don't want it to have it because you're going to lose your aerodynamics and it's just going to push in the kid's face. So, things to think about. Hashtag ideas.
But they do independently
Yep.
recline.
Yep, and look how large the pockets
There's
are.
a pocket.
Okay, so the pockets are super there. This could come off too, right? So we don't have
Correction
to
on the
cover-
dimensions. 31.5 inches wide, which is less than Disney.
Crystal
so we're good.
is a liar.
Well, it was Amazon is a liar.
Amazon.
You want to fix that on Amazon?
Is a liar.
Noted.
Yeah, that's got to get fixed soon.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that because 43 is big.
That seems wide, yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I don't have a
Typically,
tape
like,
measure on me.
32 is
we
like a
should
standard
travel
doorway.
with a tape measure. Yes. So I have one in the room for my crochet.
Well, you know what? 50 things you should have done 5 minutes ago, Nat.
Story of my
That's her
life.
podcast, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are giving one away. Simon, I want you to come and join me for this, and I want you to do the honors of what should they have to say if they'd like to win this.
I think they should come up with a fashion name because we're always struggling with fashion names.
A fashion name.
Ooh.
So shout out what you think the fashion name should be on perhaps the next Expedition stroller. What color is it going to be?
Typically, we do a lot of black and gray, so black and gray fashion name would be, but any color.
I've heard some pretty wacky names.
Already?
Already.
You've seen some?
Oh, yeah.
Or you're
A lot
gonna
of
have
bird
to be
names.
super
Bird names,
random.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to be super. I say bear horn is gonna be
Bear horn
my
black?
color. Bear horn black. Do we like it?
We'll put that in the.
Thank you, Simon.
We'll put that in the bowl.
I appreciate.
In the toilet bowl.
I appreciate it. He's just like yes. Don't put it in the toilet bowl, Jewel. So if you want to win
Starship.
this, keep naming
That one.
some. We're going to run this one for a few minutes, so you got some time because there's something else that we want to show you. So we're going to end today on another new product that Baby Trend has. We're not giving one away today, but I bet you there's going to be few coming up in our Twiniversity family in the near future. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm going to put the Expedition away. Simon, you want to grab our fancy new one?
Set change.
So this is our lightweight double stroller. I think it's roughly about the same width as that one.
But we're not going to see what Amazon says because they're liars.
Lies.
Okay.
So you have the large extendable canopy with the visor.
Come on in, Jewel.
The legs do come down.
Canopies.
So, okay, so let's start off. A 5-point harness. Our easy to use 5-point harness, okay? Not 800 clickable things. We're out, okay? And it's not soft enough that the babies are just gonna randomly Houdini you. So you got your 5-point harness, okay? We have adjustable leg rests, all right? We have foot rests. Please note something. I'm so glad you're not behind me because I'm totally mooning everyone behind me. But do you notice that it has a little divot there? You know what my recommendation is when these get super gross? Take this sprayer from your computer and spray the air in there.
Oh, like the air
And now-
blower?
Yeah, vacuums don't always work. So sometimes people are like, I'm gonna do the vacuums don't always work. So just take the air blower and clean those little footwells out. And then, so we have adjustable footrest. We have a quilted seat. Is this machine washable or spot clean?
Spot clean.
So spot clean once again. We just found a really cool product that does like a scotch guarding. I don't know if they're ever gonna come to be like in that new people zone. I don't know what they call that, like the new inventors. Do you know that they have a new inventor zone here? It's pretty
Used to
cool.
be.
So at trade shows, sometimes besides getting to see people that are super well established, there's like these little mom and pop guys that made like a mold in their kitchen with silicone and made some interesting swim diaper. That's a true story, by the way, Simon. That's an actual product that I saw over there.
Check it out.
Let's look at the side for a second, okay? So if we look at the side, it's very uncomplicated. Guys, do you see this little thing here? Okay, do you see this sticker? Do you see what it says? JPMA. Okay, so they are, Baby Trend is part of the JPMA. Not only are they a part of the JPMA, which is really the gold standard in safety, but Brad, who's our big cheese at Baby Trend, is on the board of the JPMA. So Brad not only says we're going to make safe products, but not only that, we're going to make sure that everybody in the industry makes safe products. So just giving you a little bit of heart behind the story, like the true Hollywood story, if you will, or behind the music. Julie, we should probably do a behind the music series of different companies.
I love it.
Because people don't realize that, you know, well, sure, they're big CEOs, but there's a lot of soul to them. So if we look at the back of this, the recline is really interesting. Jewel, could you come in and see that? I'm gonna just do something weird and hold it like this. So there's this tab here. And so instead of having a drawstring, which I'm not a big fan of, this has a little tab, and you pull up the tab and you recline it. all right? It does not have a full recline, so this is not from birth up. I would say 8 months up.
Typically 6 months.
6 months up.
Whenever
So
your kids
6
are starting
months
to sit up
yeah,
more
you
independently.
gotta be a little more conscious about that. And it does have a cover that goes over the back. There's no window here. Maybe Simon, that's my next request. And then, but it does have a little slot here for our recliner, okay? All right, now, before Simon came over and rescued Julie and I, we discovered that this had a very interesting fold. And I'm not saying interesting in a bad way, like my kids tell me this tastes interesting when I make a new recipe. This actually is interesting, and I've never seen a fold like this. Can I try it?
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna try it for the first time, not kidding you, live from the B. Arthur Auditorium at the JPMA show. I am going, so we put the seats up,
Yes.
okay, so we're gonna kind of incline the seats. Obviously, there will be no children in here. We've learned that from other manufacturers. Who thought that they had to take their kids out before they folded their stroller? So we're gonna fold the seats up, okay, so that could be attached or not. And now come over here, Jewel, and look at something. Do you see this little secret handle that's right there? And it's in one language, but since I could read English, it says pull to fold. So I pull up on this and it releases a latch that's in this stroller, and then slowly or quickly, you could do it either way you like, I am going to fold the stroller, boom, and it's locked into place. Now, it does not stand independently, okay?
Yeah, it does.
You
it
liar,
did.
Simon. Between you and Crystal, we have nothing. I don't trust anything
I
that anyone
wanted you to
says to
find
me.
out like this.
It's the magic
Simon,
of
we are true
television.
salespeople.
Hannah won the jogger.
What am I going to do with him, guys?
Congrats,
So,
Hannah.
What I want to know is I'm going to the zoo. I am going on a train.
What is the
I am
handle?
taking Amtrak. I am going on an airplane. I have a travel handle. All right. And this, look, I am not a strong person. I am holding this with one arm. Yes, I will not be able to feel my hand in a second, but it also stands independently on its side. So if I'm rushing out of the trunk, I could grab it out of the trunk, put it on the floor next to me. I don't have to worry about it falling into a puddle or whatever. It's right there. What is the name of this?
We're calling it the lightweight double stroller.
Can you speak
Just
up?
the lightweight double stroller.
I don't
Lightweight
think
double
it's available
stroller.
in the market.
Not
just
available yet.
So we got to be behind the music on this one?
Yeah.
When is
Okay.
it going to be available?
I think in about a month.
In about a month. You know we will let you know.
Okay, there it is. Look, true baby trend fashion. Same thing. I don't know why I was looking for anything different. Right next to the carry handle, I have a safety latch. It's gonna latch onto this bolt to keep it closed when I'm moving around. I'm just gonna lift that. I'm gonna lift this and I am going to pop this puppy open. I heard the lock. It's in place. Go back to put my seats in the position that I'd like them in, and I'm ready to roll.
So people are already wanting to buy this. What do you recommend that they do? Should they follow you on Facebook? Should they join your mailing list to know when it's out?
They should do all of that.
All of that.
And
How do they join your mailing list? Is that something they can sign up for on your
Let's
website?
go to your Facebook page.
Yeah,
Go over
or
to their
social
Facebook
media is
page.
probably the best option.
Go to their Instagram page, and then hashtag Brad, when is this going to be ready?
Kill him that.
Hashtag Brad, he will hate that.
Do you know-
Hashtag Brad, when is it? I'm making, people are dying for this.
They want to buy it already.
We're starting
so.
a hashtag
it's
called
in yet.
Brad, it's time.
I think it's coming.
It's on the water.
It's on the water.
Oh, it's coming
floating
over on a slow boat.
It's Tom Hanks from Castaway as Wilson
Wilson!
is transporting these one by one, so it's going to be a minute. But or maybe it's more of the Life of Pi, where it's the boat with the lion. We're not sure which one, Brad. That Brad is going to row them over. Brad, please, one at a time. We're so excited. Why don't you want to be goofy with us?
Okay, we want to know.
That is too early.
We want to know how much.
Brad, you know what?
I
These
haven't-
people have been up for 9 hours with their twins.
Oh,
So you have
yes,
to
I'm
remember,
sorry. I'm
5
sorry about
a.m. is morning time. So by the time we get up, they're like, I'm like a Navy SEAL.
Yes.
Twin parents, we are the Navy SEALs of the parenting community. We get up stupid early. Even we got up too early because we're dumb. We could
So,
have slept at least 30
what does it
minutes
cost?
extra.
They're dying to know.
Could we play Guess the Cost? Tell me in my ear.
But are they going to win
Guess the
something?
cost. We're not winning anything.
You win nothing.
Okay.
The brand is Baby
Guess
Trend.
the cost. I'm giving you a $25 gift card to Amazon if you could get it. Out of my, well, actually out of Crystal's pocket and Simon's because they lied to us. So that's that.
What do we know the width? Do we have dimensions on this? I'm guessing 30-ish.
For the record, when you hear how much this is, you're gonna lose your minds. So that's just gonna be a hint.
Jennifer's guessing 230, Noreen 235,
Keep it going, guys.
Marnie 169,
So far, all of you were wrong. Go on.
Ala 250,
Nope. Hey, Alla, what's up?
Ashley 199,
Ashley, 199. Go
Jessica
on.
129,
129. Go on.
Lindsay 250. I feel like these are all over. Holly 150,
Polly,
Ashley 179. I'm just reading these out loud as they're coming
we
in.
could play this game.
Candace
all the
349.
time.
Candace, I think you're way. It's
How
way
much,
too much.
Can-
349.
349. Candace wants to pay. Candace, you know
We'll
what?
sell it to Candace for $2.99.
Sheena 249.
Congratulations,
Kimmy
Candace.
159. So what is it? They're dying.
It is. You tell them.
199.
199. Are you out of your
Ashley got
mind?
it right.
Ashley, yes.
Yes.
Ashley
There
was
was
the one that got it right. Ashley, guess what? I'm buying you some pods for your Keurig or whatever you need from American Express, not American Express, Amazon. Laura will get your information. We will send you an e-gift card. You could spend it this week. You know, if you want to send a present to the Twiniversity crew just for being so nice, I really like my lipstick. It's $6.88. It's the CoverGirl. I post it all the time. It's nice to get gifts every once in a while. But there's so much that they have, and it's so great. And you're going to let us know the minute it comes out, right? Okay, so Simon's going to let us know. It'll be blasted everywhere. But guys, please go over to the Baby Trend website. I'm going to help them a little bit with their site, but if you have any ideas. Oh wait, we're going to go back and check what were some of our fun fabric choices. We have to pick a winner for that, or we did.
But that's
We
her
did?
job. That's Laura's.
But she
Laura's
did
going to
pick
do it.
one?
Yes, yeah, I said it. It was I don't remember her
That's
name.
right, we don't remember. Do you remember? We are the amnesia is kicking in from the lack of oxygen from the
Hannah.
trade show.
It was Hannah.
It was? Did we announce that?
I did. I said it twice,
that
and
the
you were doing
winner,
something
or is
else.
that-
Okay, good. So Hannah won. So Hannah won the expedition. Yay! Guys, it's been
Hannah.
so much fun. We're going to go check out more stuff here, but please make sure that you're following our big old baby family here at Baby Trend. Simon, can I give you a hug? Yes. Thank you so much for making something fantastic. I don't know who's randomly clapping, I think. We'll pretend it's for us. Thank you very
Yes.
much. I'm glad they thought we did a good job. So check them out. Double Snap and Go, the nursery centers, that new one is crushing it, just saying. So
So I was right.
the resorts.
you were. The resorts.
resorts, I like it. Not to be confused with Resorts, which is the casino in Atlantic City. So
Oh my God, I was so confused.
most people do. Or Resorts World, where we can now bet on, like, you know, the princess's baby. I don't even know what's happening. But guys, check this stuff out. If you need anything else from us, you know where to find us. We're at Twiniversity, all over the place. If you're currently expecting twins and you want to get into our little community, twiniversity.com #classes. Join us for an online class coming up, an in-person class in Chicago. Come over, Houston. Houston? Woo. Come on over.
Houston, we
Guys,
have no
Christy's
problems.
been here the whole time too, so we have our new classes in Houston. Jules, spin about. Okay, for you, so they can meet you. No, you.
Oh, I was going to spin about for all the stuff.
Chicago, meet Chicago.
Hey.
That's good. Oh,
Thumbs
there's
up.
Thumbs up, guys. She is the best. Have the best day ever, guys. Say bye to our peeps. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day, guys.
One more look at everything. So make sure you guys don't miss it all. 2 different twin nursery centers. Snap and go. And look at all these pretty colors. Bye, guys.